up through the off camber and down into a really tight narrow section that, if you saw from the first moto films before, put out the leader of the first moto, Richie Kuhn, right away. His motor stalled there and they had to leave it there. But Ron Sun's riding like it's a dry day. Second place is still Johnny O'Mara, riding on the Mugen Honda. Johnny from Van Nuys, California. Johnny's put quite a distance now on third place rider Brock Glover. Mechanics area right now and into the triple jump section. Normally on a dry day the riders almost completely clear those jumps, but unfortunately, as you can see today with this deep mud, I don't think that's going to happen. Working his way up now, it's going to start lapping some of the slower riders even more. He's lapped a couple, but he's got three directly in front of him. The riders, Paul Mahalik, Monty, the Italian national champion, and there he is on his way around number 39, Robert Mangold. He's already lapped young Eric Geboers, Suzuki team rider from Belgium, and the younger brother of Sylvain Geboers, former star for Suzuki. Sun cutting the lines very sharply. As you can see him, a couple of the slower riders letting him by. That is good sportsmanship. Sun working on lapping another rider. Getting a little bit slippery there, but pulling away nicely. Fourth place on the Honda is Richie Kuhn, Ron Sun's teammate. Kuhn from New York area, East Coast rider, followed by young Marc Velkeneers from Belgium on Team Yamaha. Brock Glover working his way through the back section of the course, still has about 200 or 300 feet on the Kuhn and Velkeneers duo. Of course, is way back from young Johnny O'Mara, and it looks like O'Mara, barring any unforeseen luck in this water, things can happen any lap, will probably be the overall winner, upsetting the whole motocross world. Coming through the water hole now, we still see Richie Kuhn in fourth place. Seems to be cutting some time off of Brock Glover. In fact, it looks like, yes it has, that Brock Glover, oh there's Brock Glover coming through right now, is still in third place. Rose Glover in the yellow spotlight. In fact, we'll have the cameraman follow young Johnny O'Mara as he makes a lap around this course. We are right now approaching the 19-minute mark. 20 minutes plus 2 laps remaining. Johnny, a test rider for Motocross Action magazine, is a newcomer to the whole national circuit, and as well as the Mugen team. The Mugen motorcycles are special motorcycles built by young Hero Honda, whose father owns the Honda motorcycle factory. Right now, Johnny is lapping the Italian champion, Money, who is riding the Gilera motorcycle right now. Dario Mani is his name, Dario Mani. As they go out of our view, let's see. No, Johnny has gotten by the Italian rider right now as he pushes his way through that back section of the course. As you can see, the tremendous physical strain that it takes for these riders to negotiate the off-cambers, the berms, the deep mud. The physical training that is needed is fantastic. Most of these riders are on a regular 5-day training program, which includes weight training, the right diet. Running is very important to build up the muscles. Cardiovascular stress right now is incredible. As our leader, Ron Sun, makes his way through the mud hole, you can see that he's got quite a lead over Johnny O'Mara. Brock Glover has been passed. In the back section of the course, Richie Kuhn has gone by Brock Glover for 3rd place. However, coming up behind him, we do have a change, as Richie Kuhn is in 3rd place right now, and he'll have to make his way around it. He is followed by Brock Glover, who seems to be slipping back lap after lap. The mud may be affecting his engine, or maybe just affecting Brock. As they work their way out of that tough off-camber section, you see Richie Kuhn negotiating the hard second turn on the track. Right now, you're not allowed to receive any outside assistance except in the one designated mechanics area. So any fans who are trying to help somebody out by giving him a push will actually be disqualifying the rider. It looks like, and it is, right in front of us, Ron Sun is being caught by Johnny O'Mara. He must have had some problems farther back in the track, because right now Johnny is within striking distance. We've gone 23 minutes into the moto, so there's still plenty of time. But Ron Sun, will be watching him closely now, because he may be having machine troubles, or he may have fallen on another section of the course. But Johnny O'Mara has a chance to go for a 1-1 overall win today. I think that the psychological effect of having Ron Sun in front of him may give Johnny the edge he needs to start putting a push on him. Okay, we still got Ron Sun in first, but now it looks as though Johnny O'Mara, there goes Johnny O'Mara. He seemed to have some troubles, and he slipped back and lost some time again. Ron Sun, lapping a slower rider, has now pushed out a big lead over O'Mara again. 3rd place is still Richie Kuhn, 4th Brock Glover. And then there's almost a half a lap gap over the 5th place rider. Coming through the mud hole now, we'll have Ron Sun making his way through. Pardon me, that's not Ron Sun. Now we've got Ron Sun going through the mud hole. There goes Ron Sun, the yellow flag waving. Another rider is stalled down there in the course. We'll see if Ron has any problems getting around him. Johnny O'Mara is having problems right now in second place, negotiating up the long hill. Johnny O'Mara trying to hold on to his second place, and he has done it. He is still in second place right now. He's got a pretty good lead over third place, in fact, Richie Kuhn, but losing more time on front runner Ron Sun. Richie Kuhn now making his way down through the off-camber. Johnny O'Mara just passes Richie Kuhn. This is a battle right now going on between Honda factory rider Richie Kuhn and Johnny O'Mara. O'Mara must have fallen way behind because Ron Sun has a commanding half a lap lead, but now it's pressure being applied by Richie Kuhn on Johnny O'Mara. In fact, Kuhn went by O'Mara, but Johnny has repassed him now to take over second place again. We are right now past the 30-minute mark in the moto, so we'll only be seeing about 4 or 5 more laps. Johnny could stun the motocross world by taking a first place today. We've had more problems. Johnny stalled a little bit. Let's see how they come out as we're in a spot where we can't see. And it is Richie Kuhn now in front of O'Mara. Richie Kuhn has gone around, and O'Mara seems to have bogged his motor and is turning around on the course to take another run at the hill. There goes O'Mara now, slipping back to third place as Kuhn. Johnny had some problems negotiating that section of the course. He had to turn around rather than cut the course and risk being disqualified. So Johnny O'Mara is now in third place. His 3-1, though, will still be good for the first overall if he can stay where he's at. Lapping a slower rider as he heads. Try and go around him as he tries in vain. There he goes, trying to catch Richie Kuhn to try and be the first ever privateer to win the 125 Grand Prix here in the United States. Marty Moats, another privateer, shocked the motocross world in June of this year by winning the 500cc Grand Prix with a 1-1 score. Johnny O'Mara trying to do the same. Unless Ron Sun has any problems, he won't get a 1-1 score, but he still is in a good spot to get the overall. Ron Sun having just gone by here, let's focus on Ron Sun here as he's passed the Japanese champion Tetsuo Mitsuyuso. Ron Sun having some radical lines. As you see, he just completely cuts through, whereas the Japanese champion is having a hard time keeping his feet on the foot pegs. Slipping out a little bit. Following it up off the big hill is Ron Sun. Sun negotiate the back section of the course. Back where we're standing, our second place rider Richie Kuhn has just gone by the finish line. So Ron Sun has well over a 2-minute lead. Johnny O'Mara is still in third place. Fourth and fifth is still under question right now as the riders are so far back. It's hard for us to keep our eyes on them and keep you abreast of what's happening in first place. Big jump going out of our view for just a few moments. He's followed by Johnny O'Mara, who is on his way over the big jump. In fact, there he goes right now in